No team in NBA history has won separate series within the same playoffs after going down 0-2 in those series. The Memphis Grizzlies trying to change history. They came back from 0-2 down this year to beat the Clippers in the playoffs. They're down 0-2 to San Antonio this year. They're back in Memphis, though, and in the first quarter, check out the defense of Mike Conley. Hustling for the steal later. Mike Conley gets the steal and goes all the way in for the layup there. That's a nice play. Memphis up 12-5, and then another turnover for San Antonio results in that basket right there from Tony Allen. San Antonio had 8 turnovers in the opening quarter. Conley had 5 steals in the game. Jared Bayless knocks down a 3, and Greg Popovich sees one problem.
What happened offensively in that period?
Turnovers.
What about on the defensive end? They had their most productive quarter. What'd you see there?
Turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers, I think, is what Greg Popovich is trying to say. That may have been the problem. And then, well, for Memphis, it turns into a problem. They turn it over. Kawhi Leonard gets the jam on the other end, and Memphis' lead, well, they're still up by 14 later. Tony Parker knocks down the jumper. That cuts the lead down to 9, 11 of 22 from the field for Parker later. Mike Conley turning the ball over again, and on the other end, Manu Ginobili. Look at that old man, big man, Tim Duncan running the court like a young fella, lays that one in, and at the half, the Grizzlies lead trimmed down to 44-40. Third quarter now, Tayshaun Prince driving and missing the layup, but Zach Randolph down there for the putback. 14 points, 15 boards for Randolph. Tony Parker on the other end driving in for the layup. Memphis' lead is at 163-62. Parker at a game-high 26. Danny Green in the corner. This, the only made basket of the night for Green, but it puts San Antonio up 67-65, their first lead of the night. Later, fourth quarter, Manu Ginobili steps back, knocks down a 3, had 19 points in the game. San Antonio's up by 3, but sticking around is Memphis. Quincy Pondexter knocks down a 3, 15 big points off the bench. That ties it at 75 off the inbounds. Pondexter finds Marc Gasol for the huge mash. Watch it one more time. Gasol just trucking down the lane and flying high for the one-handed toss. 16 points on the game for Gasol. Beautiful ball movement from San Antonio leads to a Ginobili land. He was 5 of 9 from the field. San Antonio up by 1, just over a minute to go. Marc Gasol, tough shot, friendly rim. Memphis in front, 85-84. Under a minute to go now. San Antonio, Memphis tied at 86 apiece. This is Ginobili with an open 3, and it's no good. Memphis gets the rebound. They call timeout. The Grizzlies could trim their deficit in the series down to 2-1. They'll have the last shot. It comes courtesy of Mike Conley driving to the basket, but not even close. This game goes into overtime. Watch it one more time. Conley having to go up high over Tiago Splitter, playing some good defense and just couldn't get the angle, so he misses the shot, and the game goes into overtime, and the veteran Spurs doing what they always do. Deliberate and effective. Hoop and harm for Tim Duncan. 24 points, 10 rebounds, a huge double-double for the future Hall of Famer. Then Tony Parker knocking down the free throw line jumper. What a great shot to get in an offense like that. Easy stuff for Tony Parker. Then Parker driving, hitting the shot here. That's a little tougher, draws the foul as well. San Antonio up 100-91 at that point. They go on to outscore Memphis by 11 in OT. Final score 104-93. The Spurs now lead 3-0.